So it has come to my attention that I'm just trying not to cry really quick right now because like alright, this is just a painful feeling that I felt since my 23rd birthday. Well, the day before my 23rd birthday. Like, this is a pain that I felt. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just as shocked at words. I don't know how to explain this, but so anyways, it's come to my attention that just a few minutes ago we just got the news that the legend, well, I was gonna say Prince of Darkness, but he's now the King of Darkness. He was always the King of Darkness. He was a legend. And I'm pretty sure you all know who I'm talking about. If you don't know who I'm talking about, a few minutes ago, the Prince of Darkness himself, who is now the King of Darkness, who, like, I consider him the King of Darkness. I considered him the King of Darkness a long time ago. Anyways, sorry. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but it's come to my attention that that there's some breaking news that Ozzy Osbourne has sadly passed away. I kind of knew this day was gonna come because I remember around 2019, I don't know what he had. It was some kind of a disease that he had, and yeah, I forgot what it was, but yeah, it was around 2019 where they announced he had some kind of disease or something. I don't know what it was. And I know he had problems. I just, and yeah, because of that, like, I knew he was gonna have problems, and he did say that he might not be around as much as longer. But of course he did. And of course in 2019 I was like, if that's the case, then well, yeah, thank you for being the best metal singer of all time, who is also part of the best metal band who started heavy metal, which is Black Sabbath. And damn, I never got to see him live, not even Black Sabbath live. And crazy enough, I didn't know, I wasn't that much of a concert person, and around 2019 I remember going to my first ever concerts, and I'm like, damn, why didn't I do all of that? And because of that, like, I'm like, I missed a lot of legends performing, like Black Sabbath, for example. I never got to see Black Sabbath live, and I never got to see Ozzy Osbourne live. But hey, you know what? Like, they've released badass music, and I'm actually glad. I'm glad my parents introduced me to artists like Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath, and yeah. And of course, I remember, like, a few weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? Well, you know what happened. Ozzy Osbourne performed his final concert, and I remember, and I saw the whole stream. Like, I didn't see it when they were live streaming it, but like because I was busy that day, so I had to watch the replays. Damn, it was so emotional. And what was badass about it was all the members of Black Sabbath not only going to his concert, but performing together one last time, which was badass. Cause like the last time Black Sabbath performed together was like they're like the last time they performed together in a tour as a band was in 2017, and that was their farewell tour. And of course, like Ozzy Osbourne, I'm pretty sure he didn't wanna perform his last concert without his bandmates. And of course, like I'm glad that all the other members of Black Sabbath did that. And yeah, and and then of course seeing that concert on the live stream, like so emotional, so badass. And yeah, it was one, of course, like it was so emotional because like that was Ozzy Osbourne's very last performance. And of course, like he looked happy, he looked really happy during his performance. And I just didn't think it's like I'm just shocked at words on what happened today. You know, I still remember the first time listening to Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne. Well, I remember the first time listening to Black Sabbath. It was badass, and one of the reasons why I wanted to play guitar, because the riffs were just amazing. And then of course the song Crazy Train, I remember the first time hearing that, and I didn't know that the singer of that was the singer of Black Sabbath. I remember I didn't know who Ozzy Osbourne was, but I remember like I was introduced to Black Sabbath. And yeah, it was amazing. It was awesome. Of course, I'm just shocked in words. Like, so like I'm so heartbroken. I can't even cry. Like, and this is like the same feeling I felt since the passing of Bray Wyatt, which was back in 2023, literally a day before my birthday, a day before my 23rd birthday. And yeah, so yeah, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. You'll always be the king of darkness. You were a legend, and I'm glad you got to perform your last concert ever. Not only performing your songs one last time, but performing with your bandmates one last time.